we prioritize the customer satisfaction and conduct some of the best community programs over there. Let me put our vision. Our vision is to bring honor for every Indian. Prioritize sets the Honor 90 apart from its competitors. Both post of our launch, we have received multiple feedbacks from our community to improve the products, which we have attentively tuned to your feedback. We released 3 different major OTA updates since our launch, which was one on the performance, second was on the network, and third was on the camera enhancements. We want to be responsible while we release any OTA. We just do not want to do it any mockery or any gimmick while we are releasing any OTA. We released this OTA. Also, we released voice over Wi-Fi for all the networks. At the same time, ViLTE is on the horizon. I think probably it should be released in an OTA very soon. So keep on sharing your valuable feedback, which is extremely important for us to improve the product on day-to-day basis. Probably, I think that's one of the reasons our media friends who are sitting over here has acknowledged our efforts and given one of the highest acclaim to Honor 90 as one of the best display products or the best camera smartphones, or I can say one of the best debut and entry smartphones. This accolade affirms that Honor unwavering commitment to innovation and pushing boundaries in the smartphone industry. Honor has 6.5 million users in India. They're loyal users in India who have appreciated quality in the past and the devices which is industry-first technology. It has a global network of R&D centers. It may be in Paris for designs, or it may be in Japan for imaging. But there are 7 global R&D centers across the world, and it is backed by a very strong thought process of an ecosystem development of connected devices. It may be a technology on imaging or on display or on an ecosystem, but that's where the R&D is been focused on. While we are talking about R&D, with over 60% of the workforce focused on R&D in Honor, which seeks to constantly push the boundaries of innovation. So we need to understand what is the core of a brand, which is mainly the R&D. And R&D having more than 60% of the people, which is only focusing on innovation to bring innovative and useful products for the consumers, which is an extreme priority. It is not a marketing gimmick, I again reiterate. It's more about having useful innovations for the consumers. Honor product range, I would like to say you for the first time, is divided into 3 different series. One is Magic series, which is very popular among everyone, Number series, and X series. The Honor Magic series is synonymous to the groundbreaking features and the cutting-edge technology. These devices are crafted to offer a premium user experience. Honor Number series is like Honor 90, which we have launched, is where the value meets the quality. It's about premium features accessible to every single person. And today, we are entering into the X series. The X series is from the Honor, is all about style, is about performance, is about the stunning displays. So one of the most important things what we need to understand, what does X stands for? X stands for being extra. How can we give a consumers something extra on the devices which the competition cannot give? It's not about the specs, it's about the experience. It offers differentiated but practical innovation for the consumers. Why I'm saying practical innovation, which is how it has been useful for you for day-to-day purposes. With display quality, or it may be an extended battery life, or in design, everything, how it can be useful for the consumers. It's not just another smartphone, it's an unparalleled user experience. It's about extra. which other devices cannot give, and I can guarantee on that. Today, we are launching not only the smartphone, but the ecosystem devices of two different products, which is watch and wearables, which I think she will diverge more details into it. But alongside our discussion of our smartphones, fulfilling our vision for interconnected device ecosystem. What is the most important thing which I like about this ecosystem is the Honor AI Space. The Honor AI Space is an app which connects or which has a connectivity between the devices and how they talk to each other, and how you can customize the feature according to your own preference. And that's how it will connect the Honor ecosystem. All products will be linked to it, giving users a complete control over it. Honor Health app is a health, which is a fitness app health, having hours of free workout videos. At the same point of time, it also takes care of your physical as well as your mental well-being, which will be pre-installed on your phone. A lot of people at the same time have been asking me one thing: why did we choose X9b from the X series to be launched in India? I'm sure a lot of people would have that question in their mind. But it was backed by a very deep consumer survey, which we did it along with our partners to make sure that probably there is a reason behind it. There's a data-backed decision behind it. An interesting fact which I would like to share with you, which is that there are more than about 62% who are looking for the sleek phones with a bigger battery life. These are out of the 7,000 people who had participated in the survey, out of which 73% experienced display damage, and they said they want to save their phone from the accidental drops. 78% people are ready to switch to a new brand if they are able to get a sleek and a durable design with a longer battery life. 85% are carrying bulky phones, but just for a longer battery life. So they want a bigger battery, but they're carrying a bulky phone. So I'm sure one of you would be out of all of these people. 88% wanted a curved screen, but they're always worried about that, what if I do not get a tempered glass around it? How I can make sure that my curved display is unbreakable. And last but not the least, 90%, which is majority of the people of the 7,000, are still looking for a durable and a crack-proof phone. One thing what we understood from this is there's a definite need that the display becomes one of the core aspects for the consumers. This is where they spend majority of their time. And what does this mean? Based on this finding, we have come to one logical conclusion, that consumers are looking for what? Sleek designs, durability, and a longer battery life. But at the same time, they want style, but they do not want to compromise on functionality. There's a growing demand for innovation, but innovation not at the cost of compromising on the designs. They're looking for sleek and durable designs, and one of the most important things, they're ready to switch to a new brand who has been able to give you all of these things. So this becomes extremely important for the consumer. This is what the consumer is going through at this point of time. One of the other aspects which it is that ensuring the customer satisfaction. We believe that this data point does not only gives us a reason to launch this product, but while we are launching this product in India, one of the major factors what we have to answer at this point of time is how do we build the trust? And that's what is missing at this point of time. For many people, Honor is a new brand. How do we ensure customer satisfaction and earning that trust which will be our top priority? We are introducing top-of-notch Honor products to build this trust among the consumers. So guys, for the first time, we are announcing an assured buyback option up to 90% in 30 days. Which means that probably if you do not like your device, within 30 days, you will get 90% refund. At the same point of time, you will get a 6 months of free screen replacement, because you would have seen, I would have broken the screen, I would have run it over the Thar from my colleagues. But probably what is more important is you guys to experience. So we wanted to ensure that we give you a 6 months free screen replacements. At the same point of time, we are extending the warranty from 12 months to 18 months. Last but not the least, though we have more than 400 service centers, but this would be a door-to-door service for the next 18 months. This is how we are building an Honor Protect plan, where the consumers will be able to connect with the brand Honor and build the trust and ensure and experience the product without even having a glitch in their mind. Before going further, I would like to call upon my very close friend Ranjit from Amazon, because he's the one who is helping us also to build Honor in India. Please, Ranjit.
Hi. Pleasure to be here. And wow, it's the second launch already with the HTech team. Thank you so much, Madhav and team, for continuing to work with Amazon.in as your online platform of choice. Pleasure to work with folks on this team. Our joint vision when we started this journey sometime last year was to bring affordable high-tech to all of India. We're still very, very early in that journey. It was just September last year when we launched the Honor 90. So far, we've shipped several thousands of that phone, and what an incredible phone. Look at the customer reviews. The ratings for the Honor 90 are 4 out of 5 stars with all of the phones that we've sold so far. And that is stellar. It's one of the highest ratings that we have in this category on Amazon.in. And that was just the beginning. So today we are thrilled to partner with this team to bring the X9b and also the Honor Choice Watch and the Earbuds X5 to customers on Amazon.in. And as mentioned by Madhav, and as we've seen from a survey that we did on Amazon.in a while ago, when customers decide to buy a smartphone in India, they look at reliability and durability as very critical factors for making that purchase decision. And I'm so happy to note that the X9b not just ticks the basic boxes, but it actually raises the bar on that aspect in a big way. So it brings you a bunch of features. But the one that I'm most thrilled about is the fact that it has a shock-absorbing, damage-resistant display. It has a massive battery, but it does all that with this beautiful, slim, sleek display. The form factor in itself is super sleek. That design is incredible. So if you have a product that's so special, you have to have a launch on Amazon that's very special as well, right? And if the X stands for extra, you need a whole bunch of things that are extra at the launch. So very thrilled to announce what we have on offer for customers at launch on Amazon.in. So we start with the incredible Honor Protect plan that Madhav just spoke about. You have things like extended warranty, and you have guaranteed buyback, which is very, very rare and super innovative for this industry. We at Amazon are going to make it very easy for customers to get hold of this product. We will offer across all major banks at least 6 months of no-cost installments to make it very easy for customers to purchase the product. The product comes with a free charger. But what we're most thrilled about is that we are offering for the first time an incredible offer on Amazon Pay Later. Amazon Pay Later, I'm not sure how many of you have heard of it, but it is a hassle-free way to get instant credit on Amazon in just about 2 minutes. And you don't even need a credit card. So we're thrilled to offer at launch up to 12 months no-cost installments on Amazon Pay. So you can purchase the X9b even if you don't have a credit card. So I'll let the Honor team reveal more details about the product and the price, which I'm sure all of you are waiting on. But on behalf of Amazon.in, thank you, everyone. So Srihari, up to you.
Either you've not had breakfast, or you don't like a lot of smartphone talk. But why is the energy so down? Let's have a big clap. Thank you so much. Thank you. It's okay. Just stop. So, thank you so much. I mean, like a lot of other times before, I'm back on stage here, and we're going to talk about a new product that I'm really excited about. And I'm excited for the fact that we've gotten all of you here. I hope the doors are locked, because we're going to have a lot of talk on the product. Now, we're launching the Honor X9b. How many of you have already heard of this product? Give me a cheer. Okay, this side more, this side a bit less. So we'll tell you more as well about the product. Well, it's beautiful to look at. It comes with a very high-end craftsmanship on the back, just like a luxury watch. And there are three cameras. We don't stop at one or two. So we have three cameras that are embellished by this luxury high-end watch design all around, right? It also comes with a tough and beautiful display, as we just mentioned. So there is a golden curvature by which the curves have been defined. And it's also a very high-end display. 1.5K resolution, 1200 nits of brightness. There's 120 hertz super smooth refresh rate, 1.07 billion colors, right? You've heard this before? Well, great reaction. This is what I was looking for. Actually, this is what we do. Every month, someone or the other will come on stage. And what you can find with a simple Google search, you can just put Honor X9b specifications, and you'll find all of this, right? So why do that again? Now that we have you here, and now that I have some of your attention, hopefully, and we'll have all of your attention by the end of it, hopefully, let's try something different, right? Well, everyone comes on stage and says, their phone is the best. So I'll also say that. Honor X9b is the best phone. How many of you agree? Okay, I mean, we still have a few to impress. How many of you agree with this? How many of you know who this is, by the way? How many of you agree that he's the best of the best? The best of the best, the best of all times. No? Not the best of all times? So the best of the best, right? The best batsman in the world? The best fielder in the world? The best bowler in the world? No? What? What happened? The best wicket keeper, maybe? No. Oh, shit. That's not good. Well, he's not the best at everything. But we still call him the best of the best. Because he's the best at what he does. It's kind of a similar story with smartphones, right? But then the question is, how do you choose the best for you? Well, I'm here. I used to review smartphones. Maybe I can help you with it. So how do you choose the best phone for you? Let's do a phone buying guide, right? We'll keep the launch event to the side. We'll do that. So the most important thing on your phone. What's the most important thing on your phone, sir? Most important thing on your phone. Camera. Anyone else? Most important thing on your phone. Display. This side. Battery. Performance. All wrong answers. The most important thing on your phone is calling. Call karna hona. When your phone dies, you don't say, oh my God, my 1.5K super curved AMOLED display, अब मैं कैसे देखूंगा? या हे भगवान, मेरे 200 मेगापिक्सल के कैमरा से मैं फोटो कैसे खींचूंगा? या इस चांद की फोटो कैसे खींचूंगा? You think, how do I make a call? How do I get the call? Well, that's why you have a phone. अब इसके लिए, as consumers, what can you do? Well, you cannot do much. It's actually our job. So as brands, we make sure that the mobile networks and the Wi-Fi is both optimized, and never underestimate the dangers of low mobile networks. So now what did we do? We actually went ahead and tested the phone. It was a very rigorous process. I have Vinita from my team. We worked a lot and made sure that the phones are tested from Kashmir to Kanyakumari, all across 24 PLMNs. And we also made sure that VO Wi-Fi and VLTE comes out of the box on the Honor X9b. What's the next most important thing? Ab kisi ka jawab nahi aa raha. Messaging. Oh, we have Wi-Fi as well, sorry. So Wi-Fi, this part as well. So with Wi-Fi, we have security. So, I mean, we have Wi-Fi with most phones, right? But Wi-Fi security is really important, which is why we made sure that the phone protects you, your personal information, and make sure your personal information never gets revealed, especially on public Wi-Fi networks. We all know how dangerous that can be. Now, messaging, Talia. Messaging is what is the other thing that we do. Well, it's not messaging anymore, right? It's social interaction. 1, 2, 10, 100, lakh, crore लोगों से आज आप बात करते हैं when you go to these platforms, right? And it's not just interaction. You are part of communities. Magic Nation, give me a round of applause. See, that's one community that we have, right? We have Qualcomm here. We have Snapdragon Insiders as another community. We have a lot of communities around, right? And more than ever, we don't just consume content. We create content as well. We are all content creators. Well, we have a lot of our favorite YouTubers here. So please do meet them and give a round of applause to them for coming up here. Make sure to get their autographs after this. But it's not just our tech reviewers or YouTubers. It's also everyone else. We are all creators. Well, what can we do? When you look at these big creators, उनके पास एक social media team होता है. There is a content team, right? You have script writers and ideas. It's a whole damn machine working for them. How can we replicate that for you? Well, we went back to the drawing board. So first, let's define what's a machine. Sir, what's a machine? You have a similar hairstyle to me. Can you define a machine, sir? Anything that simplifies human work is a machine. Everything that saves time for you can be a machine. Well, help us transform your social journey. Well, our keyboard is quite fantastic. We have great features like incognito mode, themes, and swipe typing. But for people who want original creation, right under your thumbs, we have creation tools. You have editors, things that can, whatever copy you write, it can set your tone. This work across apps. You can go to WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, your Notes app. I don't know what other apps you use as well. Yesterday was Valentine's Day. I don't know. So you can create images, generate, not find images from the internet, but generate images. I just generated VR farming setup images. Write articles, write ideas. Many of you reviewers, I know you have so many phones to review, you don't get time. Just ask our keyboard to generate a review for you. It'll do that. And it'll also make it sound good. And the creative experiences on Honor is powered by GPT, DALL-E 3, and Microsoft SwiftKey. It's not just typing creation. There's also camera creation. We have our wonderful colleagues here as well. The latest Ask Mother was shot on a phone. And when you want to edit, you can edit right on the phone. There's also other things. You know, we have a collection of nerds as well. So there'll be some good fun talk and there'll be some nerd talk. So let's do a mix between them. There's 108 megapixel high megapixel camera. So you have motion capture. Look at that image. You just have the droplets captured as well. These are some other pictures from the 108 megapixel camera. This is, of course, a Samsung sensor. It can shoot RAW, so you can get a lot of meta information, and you can get all the highlights and shadow information. You can zoom in, of course, high megapixel camera. So you can also do up to 3x of lossless zoom from the camera. It's a large sensor. But it's not just that one camera. There's a 5 megapixel ultra wide, a 2 megapixel macro, and for your selfies and for your front camera videos, you have a 16 megapixel camera as well. And one thing I'll tell you, for all of you who've not tested Honor phones yet, we do pictures really well. But the way Honor phones do videos is something that is yet to be explored by a lot of people. Please do go out and explore that. You'll see a ton of features and you'll see how video creation experiences on Honor phones are incredible. You'll also need to store these very high-res videos. So we have 256 gigs of storage, 8 GB ka RAM hai, and on top of that we have 8 gigs of RAM turbo. 8 plus 8 is... What? Maths is very bad with people here, no? 16 gigs of total RAM with physical RAM and RAM turbo. Now, privacy and security. This is a serious topic. Is it serious? Let's do a ooh. Ooh. Nahin yaar. Okay. Privacy and security is important, right? many of us don't come on stage and talk about that, but we realize that with users who are going to choose Honor as a smartphone, who are going to become Honor users, this is very important. But there's something about privacy and security. ये completely आपके ऊपर भी नहीं छोड़ा जा सकता, completely हमारे ऊपर भी नहीं छोड़ा जा सकता, right? It's a 50-50 partnership. Now, what do? Well, we make sure, what do you have to do? You have to make sure that you download your apps from trusted sources that I think almost everyone knows. So Android phones use kare, don't download apps from places other than Play Store. There's also regular updates. So we'll provide regular updates, but also update your devices, especially the security patches that we provide. Always update your devices. Also, passwords for everyone. Two-factor authentication. Anyone who does not know two-factor authentication, go home, search it, and enable it on all your logins. It's a lifesaver. What do? We make sure, actually MagicOS makes sure that your downloads are always checked. It also makes sure that when you're paying online, there's a payment protection layer, and public Wi-Fi safety, of course, we've already discussed. And this is the structure behind it. This is the MagicOS security architecture, the MagicOS 7 security architecture to be precise. And this is how your data is protected. If you don't know what this is, we are at a college, so this is like the college ground, the hardware and firmware. This is like the foundation here. When you go to the kernel, like the kernel in military, this sets the rules. So the walls, the security, that's what the kernel does. The system, it sets the rules for the college. So administration, all your professors, all your administration is the system. And apps are like the little societies that you're part of. So you can be part of the drama society, the music society, the Instagram society, the WhatsApp society. But they all function according to college rules, which is set by us. And on that side, which is completely separate from all of this, is your personal information, your passwords, all of your data. And it's separated from the entire rest of the functionality. Well, it's not just the hardcore stuff that MagicOS is good at. There's an Honor experience, it is something once you start using Honor phones. And there is an experience that I know a lot of you haven't seen yet. Well, MagicOS 7.2 makes its debut on the Honor X9b. We still have more people wanting to test out MagicOS. There's so much stuff there. We'll show some of that to you here today. Tap and pay. So yesterday I had great sushi last night, and I paid for it using my Honor X9b. You can do that using your Honor 90s as well, or the Honor X9b. There's also ecosystem. How many of you have heard the word ecosystem? हाँ भी बोल सकते हैं. Well, there are other Honor products out there as well, and the cross functionality is so incredible. I'll not talk about it. Just take a look. Right? You like this? There's more. So when you get a call and there's call mirroring, it just does not do call mirroring for you. But if you have a tablet and someone else picks it up, or you have a device that you are not using, it will not show the notifications there, which is always a problem. Whenever I give my tablet out to my mother, I'm always worried who's going to call or who's going to text. So that problem is solved. But we hid two things from you. हमने सब बता दिया आपको ठीक ठाक, right? Now, how many of you know about the Honor X9b? What happened to the energy? X9b, how many of you know about the X9b? This side also? ठीक है, cool. Okay, थोड़ा बहुत इस side से भी आवाज आ गया, so hopefully they've also learned a bit. Yeah, just we can keep a voice a bit down, or we'll have to use noise cancellation like on our phones. So we need two things from you, okay? दोनों हमको फोन में ही छुपानी पड़ी, क्या कर सकते हैं? Well, we wanted a big battery. Everyone wants a big battery. Right? People want their phones to last as long as possible. And we tried that. We actually did. But the results were not great. The phone ended up being very thick. This is like the OG unbreakable phone. It could break a lot of things, right? But if you make it too thin, right, then I'll have to give you a power bank that's equally thick. What's the point? It's like there's the beauty and the beast. And the beauty and the beast are two different things. It's very difficult to merge them together. Well, with the Honor X9b, we were actually able to do that. We actually merged the beauty and the beast. So it comes with a very thin 7.98 millimeter profile. This, go to Google. If your Google search is working right now, go and check out the thinnest phones out there. You will find that 7.98 hits among the thinnest phones out there. And it's 185 grams. This is what a normal phone weighs, right? But what did we hide? We still hid a massive battery. So if you're on calls for days or socials for days, we have a battery for days. The Honor X9b with its 5,000, how much? 5,800 mAh battery can last up to 3 days. And it's not just us. DxOMark did a test on it. Go to DxOMark's website. They actually clocked 3 days and 9 hours on the Honor X9b. That's why they gave us the gold mark rating, and it also stays as good as new after 3 years. So if you buy a phone along with your friend, you know, after 3 years when they'll be going to change their batteries, your phone will stay as good as new. Good? Solid? Oh, very solid. Well, we've also designed something beautiful for your hands. The vegan leather back, it has to be nice to touch, right? It has to be, it has to be beautiful. This is what I've been carrying around for a while, and it's gorgeous. Also, there are people who like matte black everything. For them, midnight black as well is the color that we have. So there's sunrise orange and midnight black. And now for the biggest innovation that the Honor X9b brings. The biggest talking point that we've had on the Honor X9b. The most innovative display. Big cheers for the most innovation that's happened on a display on a modern smartphone. We've been working on this for months. And you know, innovation as a term is used and sort of tossed around a lot. But utility, Madhav said something about usefulness. Utility also has to be part of innovation. Innovation just for the sake of innovation, it's not much fun, right? It has to be useful. So now we unveil the biggest display innovation in a modern smartphone. Some claps would be good. Are you ready to see this? So here it is. Oh shit, not this one. Well, it's somewhat like this, not on the outside, but on the inside of the phone. But हमने ये क्यों किया? हमने ये किया because sometimes you drop your phones, right? Sometimes it drops from the table. What are other cases? I've heard Saket, one of my colleagues, his child throws the phone every time. The child will ask for the phone all day, but the moment Saket holds the phone to his child, he'll throw it. That happens, right? Well, a lot of people told us that doesn't happen. We don't throw our phones. Well, there are some moments, right? Some moments where you just cannot control your frustration of wanting to throw a phone. When you do, the phone is protected from all sides. There's ultra bounce. So what is this ultra bounce technology that we've been talking about? Well, there's 3 layers of protection. There's single point on top. There's also wraparound cushioning. So the cushion that you saw in the image previously, it's actually not on the outside. It's on the inside of the display layer. And we also have corner protection. So basically, it's almost like a shock mechanism that the display has. It's able to sort of take and absorb a lot of that drop. Which is why the Honor X9b becomes the first in the industry to receive 5-star drop protection, all 10 sides. So what are the 10 sides? Left, right, top, bottom, front, back, और 4 बज गए ना? 4 corners, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Those are all 10 sites that the phone is protected, tested, and rated from, and got 5 stars. So it's like the Mr. Dependable of phones, right? It's like a reliable phone. It's like the Rahul Dravid of phones. Now, it's also cool with the Snapdragon 6 Gen 1. He's a cool person as well, right? So the phone also stays cool. 4 nanometer fabrication process. जितना भी छोटा fabrication process का size होता है, ये बहुत technical talk है. But the smaller the size, the more efficient, the more power it can deliver, and the less heat it generates, which is why our phone can last this long. We also have something beautiful for your eyes. We come back to, it's always difficult to, count this 1, 10, 100,000, 10,000. 3.2 million pixels on your screen on the Honor X9b. It's a 1.5K display, of course, and it's also friendly pixels. You know about the fact of how much we care about our users' eye health, and that's been shown in the Honor 90, stays same on the Honor X9b as well. And it's a beautiful display, right? You want to carry it around. You want to watch movies on it. Just a second. Yes, that's the display. You want to watch movies on it, right? Watch your Netflix series on it, maybe binge a lot. And when you're on the road, you want to carry that home theater experience with you, right? So it's not just your eyes that we designed something beautiful for. We designed something beautiful for your ears as well. So the Honor Choice X5 earbuds with 30 decibel active noise cancellation comes to you along with the Honor X9b. It comes with a 10mm driver. It's also, unsurprisingly, with a big battery, 35 hours. I mean, with all Honor products, you can expect this. In fact, there are a lot of people here as well who've tested the Honor Choice X5. And one thing that I've always gotten as a feedback is, it'll last freaking long. I mean, you just charge it once, and then you just forget about it. Bluetooth 5.3 as well. There's water and dust resistance, and it connects to Honor AI Space. We've designed something beautiful for your hands. We did that, right? Actually, there's one more thing. So there's the Honor Choice watch, and looks great. I mean, if I have to describe it in one word, it looks great. And I don't know, a lot of people, when they talk to me about buying watches, they say health, and they say workouts, and they say, tracking. All that aside, watches have to look good first. That's why you buy watches, right? That's why you wear them on your hands. And it looks brilliant. It looks great. You should check it out in our demo zone. It comes with a big, large display, 1.95 inches. Even a year ago, you would find watches with 1.3, 1.4 inch displays. This is almost a 2-inch display on the palm of your hands. That's what I'm wearing here as well. It also comes with many watch faces. You can switch through your watch faces, of course. You can also make calls. You can not just make calls, you can also use the button. You might have bought a lot of watches which have buttons, but they don't do anything. Well, you can make SOS calls with the buttons, which might be really useful because in most SOS situations, you might not have your phone in your hands. So it does help to have your watch quickly give an SOS call. And when you don't want to talk to people, you just want to say something, अपने आप से कुछ बातें करना चाहते हैं, then you have voice memo on the watch as well. You can record and you can view it or hear it whenever you want. Again, gorgeous display. But the thing that sort of separates, now how many of you use smartwatches? Lot of hands. No? All hands up. Right? My hand as well. Well, and you use applications. How many of you use the application that comes with the smartwatch that you use? Very less hands now went up. So you have a watch, but you don't use the app. You know why? Because it gives you basic tracking. That's all it does. Well, we do that as well. We have to make sure we give you the vanilla experience first. So your tracking is on point. Everything is done on the Honor Health app as well. But, what separates the Honor Health app from all others, and what separates, hence, the Honor Choice watch from all others out there, is unlimited workout content available for free to all of you. So, I mean, I tried to count, I did, but I mean, it'll take months to count how much content there is because more is getting added as we go. And there are also sort of workout plans that you can take. I need to take a workout plan. I hope I'll take that now with the Honor Choice watch. You can also swim with it. And once you do your swims, right, if there's some water that went inside, there's vibration drainage on it, which can get the water out. There's 5 built-in GNSS, so 5 satellite positioning systems on the watch. Again, I mean, no surprise, 12 days of battery life. It's a very long battery life product, just like the Honor Choice X5, Earbuds X5, and the Honor X9b. It's available in 2 colors, just like the Honor X9b as well. And that's the Honor Choice watch. So those are the 3 products that we bring today: the Honor X9b, the Honor Choice Earbuds X5, and the Honor Choice watch. All that get added to the ecosystem of Honor products that already exist. If you're using any one of those Honor products, adding another product will not just add slight functionality. It'll open up a world of possibilities across all of your tasks. Now for the spec nerds. Who all are spec nerds here? See, at the back, I knew. So for the spec nerds, we've talked about experience, we talked about what is it to use an Honor device, but there's always spec nerds, and we always want to make sure that they also get what they came here for. So, what is this? Well, a comparison, a quick one, in fact. Honor, brand A and brand B. No idea which brands these are. Well, there's, you can discuss later as well. You all know. There's a curved display on brand Honor. There's a curved display on brand A. Brand B is flat. We don't talk to flat earthers, similarly. Flat displays we'll not discuss. We'll talk about the better displays, which are the curved displays. Nice. Good that we got all the curved display people here. So we have an anti-drop display, right? They have a curved display as well. We have an anti-drop display. There's, of course, extra protection. I mean, that is the sort of the unique point of Honor X9b. So that's, of course, expected to stand out. There's a higher resolution display. I mean, displays are always the best. Honor phones, if you want the best display smartphones, buy Honor. 6 Gen 1, it's great. We both have 6 Gen 1. So there we are the same. We have a 108 megapixel sensor. They have 50 megapixel sensor, but they have OIS. So that's good. They have an advantage as well. But we have the primary 108 megapixel camera, and that's where you shoot most of your stuff. There's a bigger battery, of course, 5800 mAh. But if you see this particular part, I have a pointer here as well, right? So you see the bigger battery, but a thinner phone and a lighter phone with the bigger battery. And batteries are generally what sort of end up adding weight to your product. Charging, we have 35 watts, there's 67 watts, and we have the first 5-star durability rated phone. So I mean, there's good at both sides, and there's for all of you to choose which one you want to go. If you want to go for a daily phone, a phone that can last you for all the important things that we discussed, not the display, camera, battery sort of sequence that we go with. We want to take calls, we want to be on socials, we want to create, we also want our privacy and security to be managed well, and we want a great ecosystem experience, which Honor X9b drives. And now, for the final bit, we welcome a new member to the Honor family. Can you guess who that is? Well, we'll tell you, don't worry. How many of you have seen the movie Animal? Oh, wonderful that was. So people who've seen the movie Animal, cheer. Okay. And more importantly, how many of you know that I've sung a song in Animal? Well, I have a concert in the evening today. Please do make your way there. because you know we are very punctual. 6 बजे हम शुरू कर देंगे तो traffic ज़्यादा है तो चश्मा ready है. I will be on stage and from a distance you won't be able to tell who that is. But the sensation, in fact, I loved watching the movie Bulbul, right? That's the first time I saw her. And then with other films like O Meri Laila. And then we have the sensation, the crush, the national crush, right? Who's the national crush? Still in doubt. Well, welcome the newest member to the Honor family with a big round of applause.
Hi Honor fans, I'm so happy to announce that I am now a part of your family, the Honor family, and I'm so... Oh, बच गई. कोई और phone होता तो it would have literally cracked, but no tension. The all-new Honor X9b. Nobody can crush it, not even me.
Nobody can crush it, not even her. With that last part, maybe I don't agree as much. It's very difficult to not have a crush on her. But yeah, welcome Tripti Dimri, the new member to the Honor family, with a big round of applause. And now I would like to call on my dear friend Saurabh on stage to tell you a little more about the chipset and Qualcomm.
Good afternoon, friends from media, the Honor community, the Magic Nation, and the Snapdragon Insiders, and all the people who are watching us live today. We are so proud of our collaboration with Honor and very excited about today's launch of Honor X9b, powered by Snapdragon 6 Gen 1. This chipset aims to deliver flagship-level performance and capabilities accessible to all. Today, we'll be covering 3 major topics which we all look in our phones, right? Exceptional power and performance, flagship level camera performance, and hard-hitting gaming. Let's first talk about how Snapdragon 6 Gen 1 on Honor X9b work together to deliver up to 3 days of battery life, which is unheard in this segment. I have not heard, at least. The Snapdragon 6 Gen 1 is based on 4 nanometer process node. You might wonder, how such a small, compact chipset delivers both outstanding performance and sustained battery life. The secret lies in the cutting-edge technology and the design philosophy which Qualcomm has pioneered over the time. For the first time, in the Snapdragon 6 series, we are introducing fused accelerator architecture. This innovative approach integrates different processing units on a system on chip or a SoC like CPU, GPU, DSP, or AI engine, brings together by fusing these accelerators, and we streamline the processing tasks to deliver better performance without compromising on the battery life. This means your apps on Honor X9b loads faster, your games run smoother, and your phone operates more efficiently, and all while using less power. Let's deep dive further into Snapdragon 6 Gen 1. It has improvements across the board. First time in Snapdragon 6 series, we have introduced 7 Gen AI engine, delivering 3 times better AI performance compared to last generation. We haven't stopped there. Qualcomm Cryo CPU delivers 40% better CPU performance. Now let's shift our focus to the exceptional camera performance. The Snapdragon 6 Gen 1 transforms your Honor X9b into a photography powerhouse. With our 12-bit triple spectra ISP, your photos are more vibrant, detailed than ever, but we didn't stop there. We have also introduced AI denoising. It's neural network trained to remove noise from your low lighting condition, enhancing your photos, making every shot you take more clearer, more stunning, and it's like having a professional level camera in your pocket. We have talked about, performance, battery life, camera, AI. How can we not talk about the GPU? For all the gamers, we have something special. The Snapdragon 6 Gen 1 features Adreno GPU, which delivers 35% more performance compared to the previous generation. This means smoother graphics, faster load times, and an overall immersive gaming experience on your X9b. To sum it up, this Snapdragon 6 Gen 1 is for all, whether you are a power user or a photography enthusiast or a gamer. This chipset is designed to elevate your mobile experience. And with the Qualcomm, the future is not just coming, it's already here. With that, can I have Madhav back on stage, please?
Thanks for introducing the lovely chipset. I think it's always about, we have a deeper friendship from past few years, and I would also like to call upon Ranjit back on the stage, Sri, and CBO back on the stage to, to reveal the products to you guys for the first time, right? With all the colors. So for the first time, we are revealing both the colors, which is Honor X9b, gold with a black design, as well as orange one with a vegan leather design. Thank you very much. Thanks, Saurav.
Thank you.
I've always liked the color black. I did a poll on online on which was the color which people loved more. It was definitely orange. And I think, but probably the color which I liked is definitely black because it's much more subtle for me. But as I think Saurav was explaining about the chipset, people just get excited with the number of what the chipset number is all about. I always say it's not about the name of the chipset, is about how you optimize that chipset to the best of the usage. Like Honor has optimized 6 Gen 1 with the best of the usage to have a 3-day battery life. That 4-nanometer chipset technology helps you to have that 3-day battery life. This is how the combination of hardware and software works together. So I think it's not just about the numbers, it's also about how you optimize that particular thing in every single aspect. And thank you very much. I hope you guys loved our product. Our products are built to the highest standards, and we take pride in making them accessible to all our customers. Our go-to-market strategy is winning combination of our exclusive partnership in online with Amazon, and we are proud to say that probably it's one of the best partnerships we've been having in Honor, and we are building Honor together. Thank you very much for that, first of all. Secondly, the most important thing, and which is the backbone of our country, is our offline expansion. As we are a new company, we'll be expanding into offline stores, but currently we'll be available at only and only about 1,800 exclusive stores nearby you to have a better experience, because the most important thing is not just about expansion, but is about gradual expansion to ensure that probably the customers feel and touch and feel experience has not been compromised. I really want to appreciate all our partners who have trusted us and joined us, and I really appreciate the time and effort they've been helping us to build the brand Honor in India. I'm really thankful for all the offline partners and the distribution partners who have joined us and believed in our journey to grow along with us. Thank you very much for that. Right? Because it's a journey which we have walked together in the past, we'll walk together again. And I believe in this journey, and thank you again, as I said, the trust is very important. While we are talking about the trust, another most important factor is the service, which will always be on the top of our mind. As we already said that we have more than 400 service centers across India in more than 180 locations, and we want to ensure there is a complete peace of mind. So comprehensive at the same point of time, there are n number of other services like hotline support, online chat, door-to-door service. At around 400 centers are present at 180 locations. At the same time, we have a major announcement to make. Our brand official website, explorehonor.com, is live now, where you can experience the product. The commerce will be starting soon. This powerful platform is an ultimate destination for everything related to our brand, providing you with an unparalleled product experience. Now, before I unveil the price, I think everybody's waiting for that itself. Let me try to say what Honor X9b is all about, because I think she has explained this product in a most wonderful way, which somebody would have ever done that. But let me try to speak more on the technical aspects of Honor X9b. Honor X9b, the most lovely part which I like about this product is 5,800 milliamp hour battery, which has a 3 days of life. Second most love part about it is the big RAM ROM storage, which is 16 GB plus 256 GB, which is 8 plus 8 GB expandable. At the same point of time, it's extremely slim and light, and it's unbreakable, right? So this is what makes the phone much more durable. I can throw it over to you as well, but I want my phone back, right? But at the same point of time, as I said, this has got one of the most balanced design, most balanced phone in terms of a camera for the content creators, for day-to-day use. I think X9b is one of the best phones ever at this price point. Along with it, we are also launching Honor Watch and Honor Buds. And Honor Watch and Honor Buds, something I think which she has already explained, but Honor Choice Earbuds X5 has 35 hours long battery life, and it has IP50 for dust and water resistance. And it is, I can definitely say, the most important part about which I believe is the connectivity with the AI Space app. At the same point of time, the convenience of using it in-ear, which is very good. And I think that is something which is extremely important for Honor Choice Earbuds. At the same time of Honor Choice Watch, like what she said, that it has to be the first criteria for the watch has to be beautiful on your hands, which it is. So 1.95-inch AMOLED display with multiple face watches, GPS tracking. At the same point of time, it has a water resistance of 5 ATM. I think this is something which makes one of the most desired watch in this particular price segment. So I think everybody's waiting for the price drop. Should we move to the price drop now? This is where I don't need to ask for reaction. People will react. And I can guarantee that probably X9b is going to be one among the best in this price segment. Honor X9b is the only phone in this price segment to have the Ultra Bounce 360-degree entry drop display. It is the only phone who will be having a 5,800 milliamp hour battery with a 3-day of battery life. It's again the only phone which has been rated by SGS as an industry for a 5-star for the batteries and for the drop. With a 16 GB, which is 8 plus 8, and 7.98mm sleek design with a MagicOS 7.2, or based on Android 13, and Android 14 will be upgraded soon. The timelines will be shared on Ask Madhav very soon as well, with a very good camera and a ready camera for content creation. Now, how should we price it at? Any guesses around? You should know that we always try to price high, right? Yes, so let me announce it. Honor X9b will be priced at rupees 25,999. Last time we were boggled enough, so this time we want to keep it much more simpler and say that probably we also have an ICICI Bank offer one debit and credit card, so your net effective price would be 22,999 for the first sale itself. We have an additional exchange bonus of 5,000 rupees on a lot of models available on all the channels as well. At the same point of time, you have a Honor Protect plan, which is a 30 days replacement, which definitely will help you to decide on Honor X9b in a much better way. With a no-cost EMI, as well as I think while Ranjit was talking about the product rating, the biggest red mark which you saw was charging. And I would not shy away in saying that probably that we have already solved that in X9b, and happy to say that it will come along with the free charger as well, right? So the first sale date, and I think along with the service offers, product exchange, this product is one of the most lucrative at this particular price point. The first sale date would be live tomorrow at 12 noon. across all the channels, Amazon and our mainline partners. We will be live tomorrow at 12 noon and probably at explorehonor.com as well. So probably I think this is one of the most anticipated products which I wanted to bring it to India, and I'm extremely happy to bring it to now and will be available tomorrow for all the consumers. Now going to the buds and the watch. As I said, buds, it has got connect with the Honor AI space with a 35-hour long battery life. It will be priced at rupees just 1,999. And the sale will be again starting from 16th, which is tomorrow at 12 noon onwards. Moving on to Honor Choice Watch. While we have discussed about the watch and the key features about the watch, it will be priced at rupees 6,499, but you will get 500 rupees initial launch offer, and the sale starts from 24th, 12 noon onwards. Right? So thank you once again, guys. I want you guys to experience the product on the demo zone, and we look forward to continue your support towards Honor, and let's build Honor together for India. Thank you very much once again.
Nobody else. All right, we hope you enjoyed that presentation.